breakfast, I'm making the egg muffins, so I'm going to use some eggs, some mozzarella cheese, some red and yellow peppers, some ham, and I'm going to need some Pam. Now if you're going to make this at home, you're more than welcome to change any of the ingredients to make them to your taste. I went ahead and I washed my yellow pepper and my red pepper. I'm going to use half of a red pepper and half of a yellow pepper. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut these peppers into basically little squares. Once I have them little squares like this, I'm going to pour it into a cup like this one. The reason why I'm putting it in a cup like this one is because when I'm going to pour all the ingredients into my little container for it to bake, it's easier to pour. So I have my 4 pieces of ham here, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut them into squares. Once you have them cut, you're just going to go ahead and throw it in here. Now I'm going to add the cheese. There's about 56 grams of mozzarella cheese. Now for the eggs, I'm going to use 5 whole eggs, and then I'm going to do 4 egg whites. Now it's going to look something like this, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all up. Now to season it, I'm just going to use a little bit of salt and some pepper, and then I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all together. Actually, I ended up putting the garlic and herb, not the pepper. So I have my egg muffin pan right here, and then I have Pam, and I'm just going to go ahead and spray evenly, just so that way it won't stick. Now I'm just going to pour some on here. Now you don't want to fill it all the way up, just because they are kind of like mini egg muffins. When they cook, they're going to expand, so just be aware of that. I'm just going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350. I'm just going to put a timer, and I think I'm going to do it for 20 minutes. I'll check on it when it's 15. This is what 20 minutes looks like. I do feel like it needs to be cooked just a little bit more. So I'm going to leave it there for maybe about 5 more minutes. And a way to tell if it is cooked, you get one of these, a toothpick, clean it, and if it comes out clean, then you are good to go. Now that they're cooled down, to separate them from there, just want to make sure, look, that's super easy because we greased up the pan in the bottom with the Pam. So I'm just going around in circles and putting them in here. Here are the egg muffins. There is 12 egg muffins in this container. You can eat 2 or 3 in the morning. I usually don't eat a lot in the morning, so these are perfect for people who have a hard time eating breakfast. I already went ahead and I washed my pepino, which is cucumber, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it in half, and then I'm just going to go ahead and peel. So I'm going to peel not towards me, but that way. Now that it's peeled, I'm just going to cut them in circles. For snack, I have half of a cucumber and string cheese. For lunch, I'm going to be using some rice noodles, some beef skirt steak boneless, some mushrooms, some broccoli, cornstarch, garlic, sriracha, some honey, some soy sauce, some sesame oil, and some lemon. So right here I have 1/3 cup of soy sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that in my little bowl right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my 3 garlics that I cut up. Did you guys know that if you put your lemon in the microwave for about 10 seconds or so, it helps so that you get more juice? Because sometimes when you have your lime, they can be pretty hard. If you warm it up a little bit, it will just get you more juice. Now I go ahead and squeeze 2 lemons. Now I'm going to use the sriracha. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this honey. I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon. And then I'm going to use this sesame oil. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of this. Right here I have the cornstarch. I'm just going to put that in here. Just going to go ahead and whisk that together. Before I get started on cooking my steak, I'm going to go ahead and boil some water for my noodles. Now that my water boiled, I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. After 5 minutes, this is what the rice noodles look like. I did end up adding more water just from the sink, some hot water, just so that it can be completely coated. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drain that. So I have my pan over here warming up, and I'm going to add some sesame oil. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do 1 tablespoon. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my steak to the pan. I know it looks like a lot right now, but they will cook and they'll get a little smaller. I'm just going to let them cook for a bit. Just add a little bit of salt. So I'm just going to cover it so it can really get the heat and all the juices and everything. So because this is too small, I'm just going to go ahead and transfer everything to this one that's deeper. Now I'm going to put in my mushrooms and my broccoli. Now we're just going to add 2 tablespoons of water. And now we're just going to mix all of that, and we're going to let that cook for about 6 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and transfer my noodles onto here. Now I'm also going to pour in the sauce that I have made. For lunch, it's the skinny beef and broccoli noodles. Go ahead and check out the description box. I'll put the link of where I found the recipe so you guys can go ahead and try it if you like. So for lunch, I'm going to be just eating a salad. So I have this one, it's the Caesar Light Kit. So it comes with some dressing, and it also comes with some croutons. And I already have my grams over here. This is about 100 grams of just, the Caesar salad. So I'm just going to put this on my plate. I'm just going to add the croutons on here, but I won't add the dressing until I'm actually going to eat it. I have my shrimp here. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the tail that it has. So this right here, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that before I season it. Now that my shrimp has the tail off, I'm gonna go ahead and put just a little bit of this olive oil, just a little bit all over. Now I'm gonna use this season all. I'm just gonna put some all over here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it. So here's my pan. It's like in medium high. And I'm just gonna spray some Pam on the pan. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer my shrimp. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let that cook for a bit. What I do like about shrimp is how easy it is to cook and how fast it is. So this one's already kind of pre-cooked. I just had to go ahead and take off the tail because I don't like leaving the tail on. And I just seasoned it a little bit. Because this shrimp is just going to be for my salad, so it doesn't need too much seasoning. I'm just going to go ahead and cover that and let it sit. This is what the shrimp looks like after it's done. I did take some of the water off so it got stuck to the pan a little bit, so that's what that little crispy stuff is. So time to put it on the salad. That's what dinner looks like. There's some shrimp and the Caesar salad and then some ranch. You can go ahead and switch the ranch for any dressing that you would like. Going to be eating for this week. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, drop a comment down below. Do you meal prep? If you do, what's your favorite dish to meal prep for? Or if you even try any of the recipes that I do, did you like it? Did you not like it? Make sure to hit the description box. It's gonna have the link to the recipe for the lunch that I made. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.